She was a spoiled child who had everything except humility. So her parents sent her to the village to teach her a lesson that luxury never could. This is Amara, 27 years old, beautiful, rich parents, and completely in love with herself. Every morning started the same way. The perfect selfie, the perfect angle, the perfect life. Or so she thought.
Get ready with me to go shopping. I am all done, guys. How do I look?
To her thousands of followers, she was living the dream. Designer everything, luxury everywhere.
Hey, besties! You won't believe what I just bought. Like, I'm literally obsessed.
But to those who truly knew her, knows she is very arrogant and rude. She was a girl who had forgotten where she came from. A girl who lived for heart and fire emojis, for validation from strangers, for a life lived through a screen. Nothing was ever good enough. Not the restaurant, not her car, not even her cleaning lady.
I don't pay you to miss spots. If you can't do this properly, I'll find someone who can.
But what broke her father's heart wasn't the complaints. It was how she treated the people who served her.
Daddy, you don't understand. The restaurant ruined my order. And my cleaning lady was late again. How am I supposed to live like this?
Enough, Amara. You've forgotten who you are. Pack your things. You're going to the village.
What? Daddy, what are you talking about? The village, you're joking, right? There's no Wi-Fi there, no makeup stores, no...
You're going, Amara. It's already decided.
She screamed, she cried, she threw things like a child. But her father's mind was made up. She angrily packed with hatred in her heart. How dare they? Didn't they know who she was? What she had become? I can't believe this. What am I supposed to wear? What am I supposed to do there? She said. Her mother watched in silence, knowing this was the only way to save her daughter from herself. Behind the filter, behind the makeup, there was fear. Because deep down, she knew everything was about to change. The bus ride took 6 hours. 6 hours watching her city, her world, disappear behind red dust. She'd never been on a public bus before. Never sat next to strangers. Never been without air conditioning, without Wi-Fi, without control. And with every kilometer, the life she knew slipped further and further away. Amara steps off the bus in heels that immediately sink into the soft earth. Her grandmother, Mama Efua, small, wiry, wearing a faded wrapper, stands waiting with arms crossed. No warm embrace, just a long, measuring look. Welcome home, Mama Efua says simply, turning to walk.
Why would they bring me here? This can't be happening.
The house has no running water, no electricity except for 2 hours in the evening, no Wi-Fi. Amara's phone signal flickers uselessly. She's given a mat to sleep on, a bucket for bathing, and chores. Fetch water from the borehole at dawn, sweep the compound, help prepare meals over a wood fire. She refuses. She sulks. She sits in the corner scrolling through her dying phone battery, watching downloaded videos, ignoring everyone. The sun will rise whether you greet it or not, Mama Efua tells her, leaving a bucket by her sleeping mat. By day 3, Amara is dirty, hungry, and miserable. Her phone dies. The silence is deafening. Desperation makes her move. Amara tries to fetch water but can't lift the heavy jerry can. Young girls half her age balance them on their heads effortlessly, laughing at her weakness. Her pride stings more than her arms. At the market with Mama Efua, she sees women her age, strong, purposeful, negotiating fiercely over goods, babies strapped to their backs. They look at her with curiosity, not envy. Her designer clothes seem absurd here, already stained and torn. She attempts to cook and burns the soup, cuts her finger peeling cassava. Blisters form on her soft hands. She weeps from exhaustion and humiliation. One evening, an old woman named Auntie sits beside her. You think suffering is punishment, she says softly. But look around. We are not suffering. We are living. You're the one who's been asleep. That night, Amara lies awake listening to the village. Distant drums, night birds, children's laughter. And for the first time, she doesn't reach for her phone. She reaches for nothing. She just listens. Amara begins to wake before dawn without being asked. She learns to balance the water can, not on her head yet, but in her arms. She helps Mama Ifua prepare meals, really watches how her grandmother's weathered hands move with practiced wisdom. She meets Kessie, a village girl her age who runs a small cooperative teaching young women to make shea butter products. Kessie has 3 children, no husband, and a backbone of steel. The city is not better, sister, Kessie tells her, just louder. When a neighbor falls ill, Amara watches the entire village mobilize, bringing food, medicine, care. No one asks, what's in it for me? They simply come. She finds herself crying, understanding for the first time what community means. She starts helping with the farming. Her body aches, but differently now, like she's being rebuilt. The women teach her their songs, and she surprises herself by joining in. Her voice cracks at first, rusty from disuse, but they smile and encourage her. One morning, she successfully carries water on her head for the first time. The women ululate and cheer. Amara laughs, truly laughs for the first time in months. Amara has changed. Her hair is natural now, braided simply by Kessie. Her skin glows not from expensive creams, but from sunshine and honest sweat. Her hands are calloused but capable. She moves with purpose, no longer checking a reflection that doesn't exist. She helps organize the women's cooperative expansion using her city knowledge of social media when she goes to town for the monthly market to connect their products with buyers. But now it's not about her, it's about them. Her parents come to visit. They barely recognize her. She's preparing a meal, laughing with the village women, a child on her hip. No makeup, no designer clothes, just present, just alive. You can come home now, her father says softly. Amara looks around, at Mama Ifua, at Kessie, at the compound she now thinks of as home. I am home, she says, but perhaps I'll visit the city sometimes. They need what I've learned here. Mama Ifua smiles for the first time, a real smile. Now you are my granddaughter. That evening, Amara sits with the women around the fire. Someone begins a story. There once was a girl who had everything but knew nothing. The women laugh, looking at Amara. She laughs too, understanding that her story has become a teaching tale, a folk tale for the next generation. She's no longer the spoiled city girl. She's a woman who found herself by losing everything she thought she needed. Closing line. And they say, even now, on quiet nights, you can hear her laughter mixed with the village songs, a reminder that sometimes you must return to your roots to remember how to grow.